All right, everyone. Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I sort of just decided I wanted to go ahead and do something a little different. I was actually looking at my desktop here. As you guys can see, I am currently running on Salad. I did switch it back over just because of the um, profitability that's with Salad compared to crypto mining, which then got me thinking, what are we looking at as far as profitability for GPUs right now? So I want to go ahead and first off, I'm going to show you guys what my PC is currently earning on Salad, just so you guys can see what it looks like. I'm going to pull up the little window down here in the bottom right corner. So right now we're earning about between 2 and 6 cents a day, maxed out so for the last 24 hours at a buck 53. That is a lot more than what I was making with crypto mining. So in this video, there's a couple things I want to talk about. First things first, as long as my computer is working right, let's take a look to see what we're looking at is as far as GPU profitability, right? Some of you guys might be interested in running your GPUs for crypto mining. So let's going to go ahead and go to Hashrate.no and let's see what it shows. So under mining, when we click on here, we'll be able to see all kinds of other different ways that we can mine, right? So I was scrolling through this stuff earlier and I found something that just blew my mind. And what is it? Well, it's this right here. This coin, KRGN. Have you guys heard anything about this? Now, I will say earlier when I was looking at this, the profitability on this coin was through the freaking roof, like ridiculously high. Now looking at it, it looks like Hashrate.no finally has went ahead and set things right as far as their calculator. Because before it was saying my 33070s GPUs that I've got down in East Coast Hardware South with Mr. New England Crypto would have been making about $4 a day for my 33070 GPUs, which is incredible. And I got to thinking about it. It's like, well, what if we go ahead and take a look at it and see what we could possibly earn? And even if you look right here, you can see the 5070 that I did pull from my PC that's here right now. I did pull that out, and it is currently, if we're looking at it, we're looking right around 60 cents before electricity, which really isn't all that much. But what I want to do is I want to go and take a look at my 3070s really quick, and then I want to go ahead and try to find this coin to take a look to see what it's actually capable of. So right here, you can actually see 3070 is what I've got running in East Coast Hardware South. I do have three of them currently. So there are two different algorithms available for this coin. It is called Kerrigan. Uh, and from the research that I did do prior to recording, this actually has four algorithms that it uses. Two GPU algorithms and two ASIC algorithms. So they split the rewards up amongst all of those. So here you get a chance to see, and actually it does show under the Equihash GPU algorithm, my three GPUs would actually be doing quite a bit of revenue per day, well, almost $4. Look at that. That's insane. Now, whether or not I believe that, I'm not 100% sure. The reason why I don't necessarily believe that is if we go when we go to their site, you'll be able to see they actually have their own profitability calculator on there. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at that in 1 second. The big question I have for you guys is, are you guys planning on trying to mine a coin like this? Are you guys interested in some of these experimental coins? Supposedly this one just went live on mainnet. So in theory, it would be really cool to try to get some. But if you look here on hashrate.no, it does show there's only one exchange that actually uses it. So in order for me to actually find the right website, I had to actually come into the Brave Aleo AI, and let's see if I can find it again really quick. All right, guys. So I went ahead and I went into my Brave browser. I asked Leo to go ahead and tell me more about this cryptocurrency. And right here it does say KRGN is a ticker for Kerrigan, a privacy-focused hybrid cryptocurrency designed for GPU miners and decentralized AI compute. It uses four mining algorithms: Kapow, Equihash 192.7, X11, Equihash 209. to balance GPU and ASIC participations with a 120-second block time. Now the question is it really worth it? There is a maximum supply of 52.5 Kerrigan, and there is a halving every 4 years. So let's go ahead and go to their actual website. This is the only way I would be going to this is by looking it up the way that I just did. They do have their own desktop wallet, as you can see right here. And right here, this is what excites me a little bit, is it does say that there are 3 exchanges, which is really good. Why? Because the more exchanges, the more probable this coin is going to be. So let's take a look to see what they're actually showing us. First thing we get a chance to see is the actual wallet that you could download inside of your PC. Me personally, I'm not doing that with this coin because I don't know enough about it yet. Right here, you can see that mainnet is live, which is awesome. So let's take a look, dig a little bit further into it. They are also running Masternodes. So here we get a chance to see a little bit of information about the network itself. They say mine it, stake it, shield it. Kerrigan is a hybrid cryptocurrency built for GPU miners who believe in decentralization and financial privacy. 4 mining algorithms across GPU and ASIC hardware ensure no single device dominates the network. Now, I do like that. That reminds me of other types of coins that are out there. Like, for instance, when Aleo first came out, it was very similar. But then Tari came out, and they've got the same thing where they're using Monero Tari, GPU Tari, and then the ASIC as well. So it seems like some of these newer coins that are becoming out are going to be geared towards trying to help and keep GPU miners, which is great. For me, I got 3 GPUs. I want to go ahead and try to make some extra money on. Right now, because this is a brand new coin, there's not really a whole lot that you can do with it as far as exchange. With the fact that there are 3, we'll talk about that in a second. Also, if you guys are interested in buying any crypto hardware, use my referral links in the description, as well as my discount codes. You guys will get a chance to save a couple bucks on your crypto or your crypto hardware if you are interested. If you are looking for a safe place to use or store your coins, please don't store them on exchanges. Exchanges go down all the time. But if you guys are interested in trying to get a hardware wallet or something like that, I'll have some links down below for that as well. So let's dive back in again. Right here, you can actually see it. It does say multi-algorithm POW, 4 mining algorithms across GPU, ASIC, GPUs and ASICs. And right there, you can see once again what they're using. They are using the ZK Snark shielded transactions. Now, there is another cryptocurrency out there that uses the ZK Snark stuff. That is Aleo. I don't know what Aleo is doing right now. I haven't looked in a little while. I know that my Aleo miner that I got from Jingle Mining is not making as much as it was before. One other nice thing that they have is they do offer masternodes as well. You have to have a total of 10,000 Kerrigan coins in order to be able to set up a masternode, and then from there you'll earn an additional 20%. So let's go ahead and scroll down a little bit more. Right here are the 4 different algorithms. So we're going to click on the X11 just so we can see what's on there. Oops. We're going to click on the X11. Right here you can see what is it. A chain hash of 11 different algorithms. Blake, BMW, Rosti, JH. You can see all the different algorithms there. I really, some of them are really hard to say. But right here it does tell us the hardware that we could use. So we could use an Antminer D3, D5. If you guys have an old Antminer D3, I think D3 was used for Dash. Please correct me down in the comments below if you know that I'm wrong, because I'm pretty sure I am. I don't remember what D3 and D5 hash, what they're actually mining. But if you got one of these old Antminer D3, D5s, guess what? You could turn it back on and possibly be profitable with it. Me personally, I don't have one, so I can't tell you anything about it. Then here we got our Kapow. So we'll click on that one next. And this is a GPU algorithm. It is a very power-hungry algorithm. This is what Clore used to be on, and what a couple other ones like, I think Ravencoin's still on it, NeurAI, other coins, they're still on Kapow. But here you can see ProgPow variant that generates random programs to saturate GPU compute and memory bandwidth. Makes ASICs uneconomical by fully utilizing commodity GPU capabilities. This one you can use AMD and NVIDIA GPUs. Anything that is above 4 gigabytes of VRAM. Now those 33070s that I have in Mr. New England Crypto's place in Virginia. They're all 8 gig VRAM cards because they're all 3070s. The one that I've got inside of my PC right now is a 3090 24 gig card. The 5070 that I have, that one is a 12 gig card. So if you got any of these types of cards, you could probably make some profit on them. The next one is another ASIC one, which is the Equihash. And if I'm not mistaken, this is going to be the Z9. Yeah, as you can see right there. So right now, the Z9s are very profitable on. I can't remember the coin. I just saw it a little bit ago, but it's very very profitable mining that coin. But now you can actually move your Z9s, Z11s, Z15s over to this algorithm as well to hopefully make some more profit. And then the other side of the Equihash, which is the GPU side, once again, here you go. It is capable of supporting GPUs. These, I believe, are rated more for the lower hardware GPUs. Um, but it also shows us the miners that we can, mining software we can use. So here you can see Mini Z, LOL, um, EWBF. So you guys might be asking, how do we mine this if we want to try to mine it? Well, I'm going to show you guys here in a second because let me tell you, I looked on mining pool stats to see if I could find this coin. Doesn't show up on there. So this might be one of the very few videos that you'll actually get a chance to see going over this coin itself. So let's take a look to see what we got here. So right here, it does tell you that the other Equihash is you got to be above 2 gigabytes of memory for the GPU. So that's going back to like the really old school graphics cards. And then obviously 4 gigabytes is what we're using for Kapow. Now, this is what I was talking about right here. They do give you a mining calculator on their website as well. So let's go ahead and take a look to see what kind of profits they're expecting us to get. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to select the GPU. When I'm done doing the GPU, I'll check the ASIC because I'm actually sort of curious what can the ASICs make based on their numbers. I don't currently have any AMD cards, which sucks because I really like AMD cards. And I will say, if you are going to try to mine Kapow, AMD cards are better than NVIDIA cards with that algorithm, at least from my time when I was doing crypto mining with my AMD versus my NVIDIAs. So since I have a bunch of 30 series cards, we're going to go ahead and select this. And because I was originally talking about my 3070s, let's see what this says we can make per day. So on Kapow, if I were to switch those over, earn about 25 cents a day. And you can see on Equihash, we would be earning roughly 4 cents a day. And right there at the bottom, it does tell you that as of right now, Kapow is a more profitable algorithm to use. So let's go ahead and switch over really quick to an ASIC. I want to see what it's going to show for ASIC profitability, because some of you guys might have one of these. So let's go ahead and take a look at the X11 category, which is going to be the D3, I think. And we're just going to go ahead and pick Bitmain because I know Bitmain. Let's take a look. As you can see, it did give us a whole list of other miners. And we're going to go with the old D3. Right now, you're looking at 8 cents profitability. Is that enough to sit there and mine with it? Probably not. But is it something you can do if you got one of those? Absolutely. So let's go ahead and switch this over to the Equihash one, which is the other Bitmain that is like really profitable right now. The Z9, I think is what it is. Or we'll look at the we'll look at the Z9 because I know that's an older model. And right there, look at that. It's going to earn you $1.12 per day. That's actually not bad. But once again, it's going to be dependent on your power usage and how what that ends up being. There's a lot of other things that we could talk about on here, but what I really want to show you guys, there's only one mining pool that I was able to find so far. And if we come up here to the top of the page, you can see right there, I'm hovering over right now, it says pool. So if we click on that, it will take us to their pool. Now, this is what sort of has me sort of trying to figure out if this is a coin that I might consider trying to earn. There's one more thing I got to show you guys too. But for right now, I want to show you this right here. So right here is your mining pool stratum. So it's pool.kerrigan.network. If you want to connect one of your miners, you would come over here to show where it says connect, click on there, and it'll take you to the page where it tells you how to go ahead and do this. Now, this is the one thing that sort of I'm trying to figure out a little bit more. When you look under the GPUs, it actually gives you a link to Bitcoin Talk. Now, I will say Bitcoin Talk is a great forum. And if you are interested in trying to figure out new cryptocurrencies before they come out, go there. They actually have a section that talks about future, new projects coming out and stuff like that. You'll learn so much there. But right down here, you can see if we're going to do the compile, this tells us how we should set it up inside of our server or our software for Windows. So like if we're going to use LOL Miner or something like that on my PC, I would actually just copy and paste all that, put it on the inside. Um, so the last thing I want to show you guys is actually further down on their actual main page. Right here is how the V1 launches. You can see that there's a 5% dev fee that comes out, 15% goes to treasury, 20% gets allocated to the masternodes, 20% to mining, and then they allocate 40% of the rewards to growing the algorithm itself. So right down here, if we look, we can actually see how the nodes pay out. So hourly, yearly. That number did go down comparatively to what I saw earlier, so not terrible. And the halving schedule, once again, is every 4 years. Right now, the block reward is 25 Kerrigan. In 2030 to 2034, we're looking at 12 and a half, so on and so forth. So it's on the same halving type cycle as Bitcoin would be. So let's see what this has to show. And this is what I wanted to show you guys. I've never heard of Nest X or Clean X, but these are the two exchanges that they started with. But now this one right here, SafeTrade, I do use. I use it for my Tari. So I trust SafeTrade. So if I do decide to mine, I'm going to go ahead and send all my stuff straight to SafeTrade so I can go ahead and convert it out into USDT to make my profit on it. Because this is a coin that I don't know whether or not I would hold on to long term, but short-term gains is what I want to do with this type of coin. And what I'll do, all right. So SafeTrade is where I would send all my stuff. So what I'm thinking about doing is once I talk with Mr. New England Crypto and find out when my rig is going to be back online in Virginia, I'll probably go ahead and switch those coins, switch that rig over to SafeTrade. And when I'm ready to do that, I'll go or to Kerrigan and send the coin straight to SafeTrade. And what I'll do at that point, if I do decide to do that, I'll do another video to update you guys on it. But what do you guys think? Is this something that you guys heard about? Is this something that you guys are interested in? Do you think this could be something that could actually work out, that could be profitable? Do you think this is going to be one of those fancy rug pulls? I mean, any cryptocurrency could be classified as a rug pull at some point. It does take please do your own I can't stress this enough. Do your own due diligence, do your own research, find out what's going to work for you in your situation. If you are looking for any crypto mining equipment, like I said earlier, please use my referral link down in the description below, so that way you can actually save some money and get mining. I know for sure at least mineshop.eu, they do sell GPUs on there. I was on there earlier because I was trying to see if I could figure out what new piece of equipment I want to go ahead and order and show off to you guys. And I saw that they have their GPU mining rigs and GPUs and stuff like that still. So that's another place to check out. Like I said, I've got the referral link and discount code down below. With all that being said, guys, I want to thank you guys for joining me in today's video. I got super excited when I saw what Hashrate.no was showing as far as profitability was concerned on this coin. And I am genuinely curious. Can my 3070s actually make that kind of profitability? And just for fun, what about my 3090? Could it make some profitability? Who knows? That's to try to figure out at a later date. Because right now, I'm pretty content with running on salad, at least for the time being. it is doing pretty well. I'll show you guys one more time really quick. My salad dashboard here, we're at just under $30, just over a buck 50 a day. You really can't beat that. Um, so, well, thank you guys for joining me in today's video. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, turn the bell notification on, set it to all, that way you don't miss out on any future videos. I do have a lot of other really cool ones planned. And also in the comments down below, let me know if there's anything that you guys want to see me cover and review in the future. Um, I want to start trying to make more videos that you guys are interested in to make sure that I get you guys as much information as I can as quickly as I possibly can. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Have a great rest of your day. And thank you for joining me in today's video.